Hello and welcome back to another week of family dinner ideas. So this week I was on a mission to try and clear out my freezer, use up some of the stuff in my cupboards and my fridge, and just see what meals I could make from what I already had in. So for our first dinner this week I made some pork kofta kebabs, and I found that if you mix pork mince with tikka curry powder you actually get something that tastes a lot like a lamb doner kebab from a kebab shop. No idea why, but I've just found it works. So I used 2 packs of 500 gram pork mince and 4 tablespoons of tikka curry powder. I also added a tiny bit of garlic powder and some mixed herbs to this, just like about a teaspoon. And I mixed it all together with my spoon and then formed it into whatever shapes you want. I did mine in kind of like kofta / sausage shapes, and then I could fit them into the flatbreads nicely. So once these were done, they went in the air fryer on 180 for about 12 minutes. It depends. If your air fryer's been heated up, I would say 10 minutes. If it's stone cold, I'd say 15. So that kind of sweet spot, I'd start with 12 minutes and go from there. So you don't want them to dry out because pork can be really horrible when it's dry. So yeah, I popped these in and we served them with some flatbreads that I already had in the freezer and some wedges. So I've just chopped some potatoes up and washed them. I've chopped them into wedges and then I've put them in a bag to kind of marinate. So I've put some salt, some garlic granules and some chilli infused extra virgin olive oil. And then I've just like massaged them around, and I'll probably just turn this over like every time I come in the kitchen. It's probably going to be about a couple of hours, 2.5 to 3 hours. It doesn't necessarily soak into the potatoes, but it does stop them going brown, so you can prepare them ahead of time. And they do get a really nice flavour. And then I just tip them into the air fryer, and I won't need to use any extra oil, so you don't use like masses of it. They come out really, really crispy. So I'm going to do that with my pork kofta kebabs, and then I'm going to serve it with, I think I'm not going to make flatbreads because I've got some pittas to use up and some wraps. So I'm going to make a salad. We're going to have wraps. I've also got some tzatziki and hummus. That is, I think, today's date, so probably have that as well. So I just made a simple salad of lettuce, cucumber and onion, topped it with some tzatziki, and then served our pork koftas in flatbreads, and we just added spicy sauce and hummus to the flatbreads. One of my favourite go-to meals is egg fried rice because it's just so simple. So this was just boiled rice cooked in some turmeric and then some peas, peppers, I think there was onion in here, a few seasonings, and then I just cracked some eggs into it. I didn't even bother to whisk them first, and just let them cook a bit. Don't move them around too much so that they kind of set a little bit, and then we just serve this with some chicken thighs. So here is tonight's dinner. We have got our egg fried rice and some Cajun style chicken thighs with I think these are rosemary and red onion, cheesy like garlic bread things. And yeah, I just did the chicken thighs in the air fryer, and the rice I just added a few eggs, some turmeric, some peas, some peppers and soy sauce and a little bit of salt and pepper. And this is what's for dinner tonight. So on this day it was actually Steve's mum's birthday, and my mum and I went to the cinema with her, and then we came back and I made this curry. So because my mum doesn't eat meat, I used corn pieces, peas, potatoes and onion, along with the goldfish Chinese curry sauce, which I absolutely love. And we just served this with rice and poppadoms. So I got some of the M&S coconut chicken flatties reduced, so I chopped these up to put on a pizza, and I fried a little bit of onion along with those. And then we made our usual Greek yogurt or any yogurt and plain flour mix for our flatbreads, and topped them with tomato puree and whatever seasonings and toppings we had on hand. So this one's got sausage, pepperoni, ham, cheese, feta, and then the others have got the coconut chicken flatties with yellow pepper, coriander. There was some coconut like coronation drizzle as well, and I just love making homemade pizzas. They're really easy to do and they always taste so much better than shop bought. So I've just cooked these sausages that I got in Marks and Spencer's. These were supposed to be £4.75 and they were £1.90. They are pork, fennel and chilli sausages. So I've got the other packet of sausages from the freezer out, the like chicken chipolata ones. I'm going to defrost those and cook them as well, and then I'm going to I'm going to use them for dinner tonight. I don't know if to do like mash, chips, peas, sweet corn, gravy, and then that uses up the sausages, something like that maybe. So in the end I went with tinned ravioli instead of peas and sweet corn. I'm just on a mission to use up a lot of things out of my freezer, all the bags that are like half opened, and also get through some of the tins in my cupboard before I go and buy any more. So this was kind of a throw together dinner, but these sausages are really good. also another meal to use up what was in my freezer. I had some of these Plant Chef stuffing balls that I got that were 28p, and I also had a pack of frozen pork mince. So I defrosted that and mixed them together, and I used this to coat some Scotch eggs, which I cooked in the air fryer. So for tonight's dinner we have got homemade Scotch eggs, which I showed you. I used a little vegan stuffing balls or vegetarian stuffing balls and some pork mince. I kind of mixed the both together so I could use them out of the freezer. I then coat them in stuffing, like dried stuffing mixes where instead of breadcrumbs. We got some salad, and then I had some baby potatoes to use up, so I just sliced them up and I parboiled these, and then they've been in the oven with some garlic salt and some pepper on, and then I've just cooked them for about 25-30 minutes. The Scotch eggs take about 15 minutes in the air fryer on 180. Slightly overdid the yolks, but that's my fault for boiling them too long. And yeah, that is what it's for dinner tonight. So this is one of the dinners I made using the pressure cooker. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it linked down below, but I could not believe you can make mashed potato, cook a whole chicken, and then use the sauce and the juices to make a gravy as well, all in one pressure cooker. I was very impressed with that, and this was amazing, and I don't think I'll make mash any other way now because it's so easy to do and it's so easy to mash because the potatoes go like so soft. It sounds really silly until you've tried it. You wouldn't think there'd be a difference, but it really does save so much time, and it also seems cleaner somehow, like there's less washing up. I don't know, I just really enjoy it. So that was all the main meals we ate this week as a family of 5, and I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave me a like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll be back really soon with another one. Take care, guys.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.